Welcome back to Northern Ontario. Bright sunny day here today. Down here at the basement, doing it a day earlier. We're going to have guests tomorrow from next door. The father and son are coming over. I don't know if the daughter's coming or not, but they're coming over and they want to see the railroad. So it'll be the first personal tour I ever give. Anyway, let's get started right away here. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to introduce the next major project, and that is the paper mill. Now the paper mill was built, or parts of it have been built, almost a year and a half, 2 years ago. I scratch built everything except for two buildings that are the Walther's paper mill kit. And what I'm doing is, it's not prototypical Domtar, but it's just a huge paper mill. It's going to have its own power generating station, which we'll show you in a second here. And I'll just give you a quick tour. And next week we'll get right into it. I won't have any time this weekend because we've got a wedding to go to, and that's going to eat into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, since Monday is Labor Day and it's a holiday. Excuse me. So, without further ado, I'm going to go and switch us over to the camera that's sitting in the paper mill area, and we'll do a quick tour so you can see it. And then we'll of course, in the coming weeks, work on it in sections, and that's what I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do here is to remove all the buildings and paint the cork that's down for the base of the plant, and then I'm probably also going to do the grouting on it, and then we'll start working on putting buildings and accessories and stuff in place. So here we go. A quick tour of the plant. So there you are. You're looking at a shot that's straight towards the spreader that spreads the sawdust out into a large clump, and I think you can also, I don't know if you can or can't see it. I'll tell you in a second here. Oh, and you can see the power mill. You're going to have to forgive me for if there's some shaky camera work here, because I'm not the best with handheld cameras, and so here we go. So I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to move over here, and we're going to start with the main entrance to the plant. Now that is this bridge, and underneath the bridge you'll see there's a dam, and this is sort of prototypical of what it's like in on the Spanish River at the plant itself. And so there's going to be some water work done here and stuff that has to be done, but that's a fair distance away. Anyway, so moving over, we have the plant, the power plant. I'm going to just I've got to be careful that I don't unplug the camera. We're just going to lift it up, and you can see there are some pipes down there, and they feed power into the plant itself. Then out of the plant we have this big conduit that brings the electricity up and under the railway tracks to the power substation that's at the plant. Now there is a big power substation at the Domtar plant, so I thought I'd put this in. Now over the railroad track is this set of conveyors, and they go from this little building in the center of screen right now, which I'll try and focus. There we go. To the truck dumper that dumps the sawdust, and then by conveyor moves it into the plant. All right. I'm going to come out here. This is the gatehouse. Sorry, I'm too close, and it's not focused. Oh, there it goes. There's the gatehouse. We have a truck sitting here with sawdust in the truck. It's going to go round here to roughly where this other truck is, and go on a scale and I'll show you the scale. It's on the far side here. I haven't got it in place because I wasn't ready for it. All right, so we'll just come up here. Now here's the main structure of the plant. The building with the two tall smokestacks, that's the Walters kit. And I'll give you a shot of the other part of the Walters kit in a minute. So now I'm just going to spin around again. Excuse the shaky camera work. And we'll turn around here and we'll shoot the, this is the scale. That's the building that controls the scale. I think I can zoom out here. I'm going to try. I'm not sure. No, other way. This way. There we go. That might be better to do that way. This is the large warehouse, and it's not going to go where it is now. I originally had tanker cars and stuff come in here. I'm gonna sort of nix that and just change the location of this big building, especially so it gives me a parking lot to park vehicles for the plant. All right. Quick look at the power station. Right behind the power station is the spreader, and that is fairly prototypical to how they do it at Domtar. The pulp comes in, or the chips come in on the trucks, and then it gets shot up into this large hill. There's usually at least one bulldozer up there pushing it around and getting it ready for it to come inside the mill itself. All right. And I'm just going to try and go slowly here. I'm going to back out again. There we go. This is my real fancy camera, and it has all sorts of... There's the back of it. Now, let me see if I can get in here and you could see that better. Whoops, and that's what I was afraid I was going to do. I just unplugged the camera. There we go. And so you can see the mill. There's the cement factory, and just to show you a little progress, there's all of the stonework around the river separating the cement factory and the plant itself. Now, through these spaces that you see where there are crossovers, there's going to be track. All right, we'll go up and we'll give you an overview. There we go, big overview. Oops, sorry, I'm going to have to do some editing here. All right, so you can see that it's quite a big project. There are dreams of maybe putting some smoke generators or something in here. If you ever lived around a paper plant, you know that there's lots of steam coming out of the buildings themselves. So anyway, I'm going to just put the camera down now. Is it going to stay? It's going to stay. And I'm going to go back over to my work desk, and we'll call it quits for this one. Okay. So like I say, this is going to be a long, several weeks. Let's go back to one. It's going to be several weeks building it and putting it together. I've got to, the track, I laid the track before, and I soldered it, and I noticed that there's one break that I'm going to need to resolder, so that'll be done. But what we'll end up be doing is doing the base groundwork, and then from there moving on to putting the buildings in place, putting the lighting in place, and trying to tie it up so that it's finished. But I doubt that it'll ever be truly finished. It's such a big space on the layout that it may need a lot more work that I'm not even aware of yet. So I want to thank you for watching today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is free. Usually these go out on a Thursday. This one's going to go out tonight on a Wednesday, and we'll go back to the regular schedule next week when I'm actually do have the time to actually work on the layout itself. So I want to thank you for watching, and take care of yourself, take care of your family, and remember that it's your railroad and you can build it any way you want. And I'll see you next week.